What inspired me to start my business was a desire to build or to add an additional income stream to my income. And the second reason was to build a legacy for myself. I realized that if I work in the corporate world for the rest of my life, I'll be contributing to building the corporate legacy. And I just thought to myself, I've learned so much, gained so much skills and expertise that I can use to start my own business.
Oh, thank you very much. And Mamosa, can you tell us about your business? What did you invest in and how is it going?
All right, so my reason to get into business was to make money, lots of money. I saw small enterprises making profit out of little capital, and I had a huge advantage over them. I had capital, I know people know me, and there was no reason why I should fail. So I imported a container of shoes from Italy worth 5 million rands.
5 million rands, that's a lot.
I just want to know, I'm very intrigued by this. On the left-hand side, we've got women that failed in the business. We've got a 5 million rand investor. And on the right-hand side, we've got people that started very small and are still existing in business. I just want to know the 3 factors that contributed to you still being here as Zara Hair, and you still wearing this long hair that is all over Facebook, internet, and everything.
Thank you so much, Ruth. Firstly, is passion. Be passionate about what you want to go into.
Powerful.
And then envision it. It's a vision. Write it down. The book of Habakkuk 2 says, it says, write the vision down. Make it plain. So who sees it will run with it.
Hallelujah.
And every business needs prayer. No matter what you have, no matter who you know, you still need to pray.
I love that.
Depends on prayer.
Passion, prayer, and vision. I love it. I love it. Meekness. How do you juggle corporate and business? How do you do it?
It's not always easy, but I'd say maybe 3 points I can share. I think one, you have to be very disciplined. So I'm very disciplined in how I use my time. I set my priorities straight. If you want to have a full-time job and also focus on a business, you have to make sacrifices. For example, you have to sacrifice social activities. Not to say you must not have a life, but know what your priorities are per time and know that you're focusing on building for your future. Then I said lastly, as they say, it takes a village to raise a child. For me, I think it takes a village to raise a business as well. You have to build a support system around yourself, of people who can support you and encourage you.
I love that. I love that. I love that. Esther, I'm going to come back to you. It was interesting that you started in a very small room. So you were not looking for a shop. You chose to start in your room. And how many people were you sharing with in that flat?
Actually, it was a 3-bedroom, and the other room, I was staying in one room, and the other rooms, I was renting them out just to make ends meet at that time. Like, let's say 4 or 5 people.
Not 18. But well done.
But
well
if I had the chance, I would have put 18 people there.
I love it. I love it. 5 million. Tell us. Tell us 5 million. What went wrong?
So what happened is, I know that the 5 million sounds like a huge capital,
Hey.
but what happened is I had pre-orders. A third of the stock in that container was on pre-orders. And when the ship landed over, I dispatched the stock. I think the mistake that happened there was that there was no plan in terms of how are we going to now exchange the money and the goods.
Mama, tell us, what happened on your side? You know, I understand that your business, in order for it to succeed, you needed to have 3 people or more to resell your stock. But you were stocking, but no resellers. Tell us.
Yeah, okay. The problem is that this business needed people, needed partners, but I was doing it alone. As well, it lacked proper planning.
Yes.
Yeah, because if I have gone to people that have done the business before to seek advice from them, I will know what to do and where to go and how to get my customers.
I know you're going to give the audience advice.
Zara, have you ever witnessed this kind of day before? Was there a day that you felt like you wanted to sleep all through the day, no business, no work, nothing?
I think that is a typical day-to-day life of every entrepreneur. And that is why I say, approach your business as if you're working for someone. because for your business, nobody checkmates you. You are the boss. So it's easy just to throw everything to caution. So make sure you run your business like you're working for someone. So you need to be passionate, be disciplined with your time and everything.
Thank you very much. Esther, for someone who started from a flat where you had to give your flat out to other people and still coping in that situation, did you have days you wanted to give up because you felt that things were not working, you didn't have your own restaurant yet?
My love, I'll tell you the truth. Yes, there were days that I feel like I'm tired and this thing is not working. How long will I keep on cooking and trashing? But because I knew the vision I had, and like I used to say then, I want to one day be like KFC. I know I'm still on that level, but very soon I'm getting
Amen.
there.
Okay. Meekness, can you give us an advice? What advice would you give your audience concerning running a business and also a full-time job?
Thanks a lot, Ame. So my business is still in the startup phase, but I think in a year and a bit that I've been running the business, I'd say it's very important for you to be bold as an entrepreneur because you will face challenges. There's always ups and downs in a business, but you have to be bold and confront those challenges headstrong. Secondly, I think you need to be driven by a purpose. You have to have a purpose behind your business.
Thank you very much, Meekness. And Chichi, what advice would you give people who are about to start their business so they don't go in the path where you didn't succeed?
Okay, the advice that I will give is for you to remain focused. Don't give up, even if the business looks like it's not moving or it's fading away. Don't give in, just remain focused.
And Mamosa, what advice would you give?
All right, I've got 3 advices to give to people who don't want to be in my position right now. 1, you've got to understand that business starts with an idea. And the idea is your own baby. And the success of that business is within. My own idea was to make money. And when money did not flow in, I lost interest in the business. That's why my stock is still sitting in the storage. And I'm paying rent there. So the other thing is you've got to make sure that the success of the business is not about the hype around you. The hype around you is just basically because you are extravagant, you entertain people, and they get something out of you. And that is what is called the devourers. So one of the biggest things that you need to do is to be stingy, because now
Prudence.
you are going to make sure that devourers that is actually catalyzed by this overspending is eliminated.
Thank you very much. Now we have had prudence, passion, prayer, and we have had vision. Before we come to the end of this show, I'm going to give an advice to our entrepreneurs. We should not forget the reason of this show is to study entrepreneurship well and get into it and use it as a advice to kingdom wealth creation. Before we leave, I'd like to leave us with Proverbs 3 verse 9 that says, honor God with your wealth and all the produce, the best produce that you have, and he will fill your barns with grains and your vat with overflow of wine. Thank you very much. With this, we come to the end of this show. Thank you, Group C.